Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here, Bookmakers Review, Monday Night Major League Baseball. I know a lot of us are focused on the NCAA championship between the San Diego State Aztecs and the UConn Huskies, but I got 3 prop plays today you're going to have some fun with, and we are going to cash in. And take a look at this. All 3 of these props, all plus money dogs. Let's have some fun and get after it here. The first game that we're going to take a look at here is Pittsburgh and Boston. If we line this game up overall, minus 148 price here for the Boston Red Sox, total listed at 9. So we expect some runs. It is going to be a cooler environment in Boston, but the wind is blowing out to left field, which does which does help. If we're going to take a look at the first bet here, how about Brian Reynolds? Certainly a very good bat here for the Pittsburgh Pirates. If we're taking a look overall, now we don't have too much information here on the season, but dating back to last year, did very well against right-handed pitching. He's a switch hitter, and he's going to be a lefty batting against Cutter Crawford. Why is that important? Cutter Crawford gives up a .397 weighted on base percentage and an ISO power number of .325 based off last year's statistics. So I do think Brian Reynolds is going to have some success here. Let's just not have too much success, because all we need is at least one single in this ball game. If we get one single, now it can't be a double that doesn't cash, a triple doesn't cash, or a home run. It must be at least one single tonight. You know what that pays out at? A plus 111 price. So one of the better hit-ups in the lineup, a switch hitter, a lefty. I do think we're going to do some damage tonight and cash in that 111 ticket. Let's take a look at the next game here on the docket. That is going to be the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. We expect some nice weather in this one. Just told you in Boston it would be 50. Out in St. Louis, we're looking somewhere in the 70s tonight with a wind blowing out to left field. We're going to focus on St. Louis here, right in the middle of that lineup, Paul Goldschmidt. If we anticipate the starting lineup, Nootbaar and Donovan ahead of him, Goldschmidt hitting in that third hole last year, 371, weighted on base percentage versus right-handed pitching, but I do think we're going to be able to cash in an RBI. Now, Morton is a pretty good pitcher and a strikeout guy, but if we can get the 2 lefties on base, which again, Morton struggled with left-handed batters last year to the tune of a 334 weighted on base percentage and an ISO of 229, which means we should have ducks on the pond, because then if we extrapolate even later in the game, in the 9 hole, looks like that's probably going to be Tommy Edman. He's a switch hitter. He'll be batting from the left-hand side. So multiple chances for left-handed batters to get on the pond so we can get an RBI or more out of Paul Goldschmidt. If we get that RBI out of Paul Goldschmidt, that's a plus 179 price. Sign me up for that. 1 RBI to Goldschmidt tonight? Let's do it here. He should be able to get that done. Final game we'll take a look at down in Texas, who swept my Philadelphia Phillies. Baltimore coming to town with Bradish on the mound last year, 4.63 xFIP number, struggled with right-handed bats to the tune of a 343 weighted on base percentage. We're going to go with Adolis Garcia to record at least 1 RBI tonight. Now, last year's ISO power numbers against right-handed pitching, very good at a 209. But if we take a look at Garcia this year, how about this? 8 plate appearances versus right-handed pitching, 5 of 7 so far with 3 RBI. If we can get an RBI or more out of Adolis Garcia tonight, that pays a plus 130 price. 3 prop bets here, all plus money. That's Brian Reynolds of the Pittsburgh Pirates, plus 111 to record a single tonight or more. If we take a look at Paul Goldschmidt, over a half of an RBI, which means knock in 1 RBI, that's a plus 179 price. And then Adolis Garcia of the Texas Rangers to at least get 1 RBI also tonight at a plus 130 price. Let's go 3-0. But you know what? If we go 2-1, we'll take that at these plus money numbers. Fantastic stuff. Major League Baseball is here. Make sure you keep it with Bookmakers Review. For Bookmakers Review, I'm Donnie RightSide. And as always, good luck on those wagers.